Hey everyone, it's Vohunk's Adventure. I know it's been quite a while. Life's been a bit busy and hectic. Woke up not super long ago. As you can see, probably need to get a haircut at some point and shave again, but been postponing getting a video out, so wanted to give a little bit of an update. So a couple weeks ago, did use some PTO finally and took a week off. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I realized I had a lot of PTO left for the year, and with the year, being past the halfway point, decided I should really start using some up, or at least plan some of it, because I had, a couple weeks worth. So took the week off and went to the zoo, which was nice. I took the family to the aquarium. We went to one of these cool outdoor gardens that also had an event going on with all sorts of cool things. So had that going on. We went to a museum and then another garden. So I do plan on making videos for each one of those. They're not going to be vlog styled. It's just some film or footage that I had taken from each place. So if you're ever kind of curious of those places, then be on the lookout for those videos once I do get to them. They were long days, essentially waking up, getting ready, driving out of town, each one being about an hour away, getting to the place, spending, about 2 hours roughly at them, grabbing some food, and then journeying back home. So very long days doing those, but very fun nonetheless. I'm glad I was able to take the fam out and go to those places for the year. And then I was back at work for our monthly big release that we do for our product, so had that going on, so couldn't use more PTO for that time, but I was able to take last Thursday and Friday off, which was nice. Ended up going to the butterfly biosphere, which is something I hadn't been to before. I was actually down by near one of the gardens by my work, but I hadn't gone because I'm not really big on like insects, especially like flying ones. Anything that's unpredictable can kind of just, fly up in your face. But it was quite the experience. My daughter loves butterflies, so I didn't want to not go there. So she had fun with it. Also took some footage there, so at some point, maybe weeks from now, hopefully not months from now, I do get video footage of that up on the channel as well. So that was cool. I actually held some butterflies. The kids held some, so it was really neat being able to do that and just experience that. And other than that, work-wise, I did wrap up some of my work goals that needed to be done by end of July, so that was nice. I got some visual regression testing added for the documents and like PDF stuff that I was kind of worried about figuring out. Wrapped up the trainings that I was doing with the manual testers. Of course, if there's more trainings that they would like, I'm definitely open to doing those, but they're not dependent on having some kind of like work goal or thing that needed to be done in order to do that. So other than that, this week I am up on rotation, which means so I'm kind of like on call for the week for anything that comes up external testing wise, whether that's during the day or in the evening hours over the weekend, things like that. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't have much. Sometimes you just get hit with everything and anything that pops up. Some stuff last minute, some stuff's already planned out. So far I think I have one thing on the radar, but that might get pushed, so we'll see how that goes. Outside of that, company summer party this Thursday, so that should be nice. I believe it's at a water park. So it'd be nice taking my family there. My kids haven't been to a water park, so that'll be something new. And lastly, still working on my yard. I've been doing lots of short little clips, just updates as I'm working on it. I haven't. It would be cool to set up a tripod to show my process as I'm working on it, but it's just been so windy. Like the last 2 days it has been so windy, and I'm trying to put like weed barrier down and then like mulch over it. We also have houses in the back that kind of just overlook everything, so it's a bit awkward. Not that I care too much about that, but the wind has just been a bit much to even try and have something out. But I've just been, recording little bits here and there, so I think when it's done it would be kind of cool, just kind of, seeing a time lapse as the pieces progress, but definitely making progress. And then I bought 2 giant garden boxes that are 8x4 by 2. We need to fill those with soil. Unfortunately, we won't be able to grow anything because it's too late in the year now. I debated even building them or just leaving them in the box until then, but since I do the Amazon on-site reviews, it's just like, you know what, it's better if I build them, just so I can make videos on that as well and try and earn some of the money back. But it does kind of suck, you know, building something and putting something out that you're not necessarily going to be using, just for it to get weathered and stuff like that, and you're putting soil in that you're not going to be necessarily using right away. So it's just kind of, you know, hoping no weeds get into it. Not that it's that hard to pull, you know, some weeds out of the box if that does occur. I could also tarp over them if needed, but we'll kind of see how that goes. Still just trying to get through that area. I need to kind of level it and everything like that before I even worry about the garden boxes, but yeah, trying to not get overwhelmed. I know I could have bought all the mulch in advance or just whatever I needed for that area, but then the issue is it's all sitting there and it just makes you want to try and get to it sooner, and you know, with time constraints and things like that, it definitely makes it harder. So it's a little bit better that I'm taking it time by, or at a time, day by day, as I'm just working through a little bit more of each section until it is complete. So honestly, I think that's a little bit better for me. The only issue there is the availability of mulch. The place I was going to, they had tons of it. Now it's just getting more and more less so that they don't even have any in the parking lot. It's just in the store. But yeah, I'm afraid I'll be running out soon. If so, I guess I'll just have to order online or, you know, find something else. It's just black mulch, so shouldn't be too much different than the other black mulch that I'm buying. If it is, it'll, you know, eventually fade and blend in anyway, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, that's kind of what I got going on now. So I don't know when I'll get this video up. Currently it's July 28th. It would be nice if I got this up the same day or maybe the day after, just to get this update out there. But other than that, yeah, just be on the lookout for some of these videos of some of the cool places that I've gone, just kind of sharing some of the things that we do when we have staycations here. And yeah, hope you're all doing well. So stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.